Hi, this is attorney Mike Hancock with Hancock Injury Attorneys, and one of the most frequently asked questions I get from my clients at our initial meeting and during the process is, what is my case worth? That's obviously one of the most important questions I can answer for my clients, but it's also one of the most difficult, especially at the very beginning of the case. How much your case is worth is dependent on many factors. Is the defendant going to admit that they were 100% fault? Is the defendant going to try to blame you in any way for causing the accident? What are the extent of your injuries? What are your injuries? Will you need future medical expenses and future medical treatment? Those are all factors that go into an evaluation of what your case is worth. Without going into specifics as to what an individual case is worth, let me try to answer what you're legally entitled to recover as compensation in a personal injury claim in Florida. If you're injured in Florida and you're entitled to compensation, you're entitled to a number of different elements of damages as we described. And those elements of damages include past medical bills, any future medical bills that may reasonably be incurred in the future. You're entitled to recover your lost wages in the past and in the future. You'll learn that if we're talking about future lost wages, the law describes those as loss of earning capacity in the future. So that sometimes if one of my clients used to be able to make $40,000 or $50,000 before an accident, but because of his injuries or her injuries is only able to make $20,000 a year after the accident, that $20,000 to $30,000 is your loss of earning capacity per year, and we factor that out into the future. In addition to medical expenses and lost wages, you're also entitled to recover money for pain and suffering and emotional anguish. And not only pain and suffering and emotional anguish in the past, but based upon your injuries in your particular case, there will be a future element of pain and suffering and emotional anguish that the law will allow you to recover.